Hello, I'm Nicola Harker. I'm a doctor and a women's empowerment specialist. And today's video is to talk about FOV, fear of visibility. Now, do you ever find yourself in that situation where you're saying that you really want to get more visible, to become more successful in your business or perhaps in your leadership role? You're saying that you do, and you know that you really do, but something is not clicking into place. Something's not happening, or you find yourself feeling increasingly stressed or emotional about what you're trying to do. If that resonates with you, it may well be that you're suffering from fear of visibility. And this is something I've experienced myself in the past, which is why I'm here talking about it. But also I see it in my clients too, that we can go round in circles talking about the how, when actually what the problem is that we have a fear of visibility. Now, any of you who've seen my videos before will know that as a coach, what I often talk about with my clients and in my videos is our internal processes and how important they are to us as leaders and as entrepreneurs. If you're running a business, whatever it is that you're trying to step forward to do in your life, understanding your inner landscape is so important, and learning to master your inner landscape is really important too. So how does this relate to fear of visibility? Something I've used time and again to help me with my business, but I also help me in my personal life, is mindfulness and meditation. Now, there's a reason that I'm mentioning this today, because when we're struggling, when we're pushing to try to do something, whether it's trying to write a book or trying to write a presentation, or trying to find the courage to step forward and say, actually, I have a voice, I have something really important to say, I know I can add value in this situation. When we're struggling to do those things, we can really go into a place of resistance and a lot of internal turmoil. Sometimes that's not completely conscious, and we can end up just faltering, not taking action. We can end up suddenly going off on a diversion and thinking it's a really good idea to set up another completely different project, which is just our resistance saying, I'm too scared to go this way, so I'm going to take you in another direction. Now, if you're not aware that this is happening in your life, in your business, then you can get really stuck. You can spend years actually just going round in circles, not actually taking action. So where does mindfulness come into this? There's a really simple technique that I use with mindfulness and with meditation, which has really helped me in the past to overcome those blocks, that resistance, those times when I just don't seem to be moving forward. And I use it really regularly in my business. So this is something that you can do too. And it's very simple. It's just settling into a mindful state. So whether that's just shutting yourself in the bedroom and just sitting on the bed with your eyes closed, taking a few deep breaths, allowing yourself some space away from your phone, away from your computer, and away from interruptions, just for a couple of minutes, allowing yourself to really settle. And then allowing yourself to go into a visualization of the thing that you're really wanting to do. So say, for example, I recently brought out a book collaboration with 20 other female entrepreneurs. Now, say I was worried about the book launch. I was just becoming conscious, or maybe I wasn't even conscious that I was worried about it, but the book launch was the next thing I needed to do. Just by closing my eyes and visualizing that launch and asking myself the question, when I visualize this amazing thing happening, just noticing what pops into my head. And without fail, when I give myself the space to ask that question, when I visualize this amazing thing happening, what thought, what sensation, what image pops into my head? Without fail, my subconscious will tell me what it is I'm resisting and what it is I'm worrying about. And usually it's something like there's a person in my life, or a group of people in my life that I'm somewhat scared of their judgment. And this is really natural. As humans, it's really natural to fear being judged or being kind of pushed out by our tribe. So it's very likely to be something similar for you, but it could be fear of judgment by your parents. It could be fear of judgment by your siblings. It could be that you've left behind a profession and you're changing direction, and it's fear of judgment by the people that you've left behind. Or it could be that you are comparing yourself to other people in your industry, and so you're fearing judgment by other people who've gone before you, and you're assuming that because other people have done this kind of work before, there's no room for you in the arena. And those realizations, actually this is what I'm scared of, are really, really important to help you to overcome these blocks. Because once you become aware, oh, okay, so this is what I'm most scared of. I'm scared that, I want to open a restaurant, and I'm scared that there are thousands of other Italian restaurants in the world. Why is anybody going to come to mine? And you forget all your passion and your talents and all of the things that drove you to wanting to do that thing in the first place. And you're focusing on the fear of judgment and this fear of visibility. So once you become aware of that, it's possible to get into a rational conversation with yourself and ask yourself the question, so why did I think it was a good idea? What is it about me that brings something unique to the table? Let me go back over and remind myself, what was my mission? What drove me to think that this was a really good idea in the first place? So our brains are tricky. They work in a way that slide us towards the negative. And when we start to get fear of visibility, we focus on all the reasons why we can't. And what I want to inspire you to do is to start to get a handle on that. Firstly, by noticing, what is it that I am actually scared of in terms of visibility? Is it that I'm worried that my mum is going to say, oh, it's just ridiculous, you can't possibly do that? Or that someone's going to say, you're getting too big-headed by putting yourself out there? What actually am I afraid of? And then taking yourself into a CBT type conversation, a rational weighing up of the pros and cons conversation, and asking yourself, how did I get here? What is my mission? What is this thing that's burning inside of me that really needs to come out? And why is it important that I don't let this fear of visibility get in the way? And I can promise you that if you practice using mindful visualization, just allowing your thoughts to come up to the surface, they're not nearly as scary as you think they are. And in fact, most times you can just say, oh, okay, that's what I'm scared of. This is what's getting in my way, right? What do I need to do to reassure myself? What do I need to do to remind myself that it's actually worth taking this action? Who do I need to surround myself by to give me the support and encouragement as I take those tentative steps forward towards becoming more visible? So I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and please do comment on the video. Let me know how you get on with these tips and with your own fear of visibility, because it's something that affects so many people. So if you're sitting watching this video and thinking, actually, I think that might be me that is struggling with just getting visible, comment below. Let me know what your struggles are, and let me support you if that's what you wish. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.